everyone, and welcome to the Brainy Buzz channel. In today's video, we're going to learn about 12 signs you're a gifted person with more potential than you realize. What do you think of when you hear the words gifted person? If you're like most people, you typically associate a gifted person with someone that has a genius IQ. But IQ is a very limited definition of intelligence, and there are many amazing people who often go unnoticed. After all, according to Harvard psychologist Howard Gardner, there are 9 different types of intelligence, and an IQ test only focuses on a few types. In this video, we're going to go over 12 common signs that you are gifted. Keep in mind that these are very general because there are so many different areas of intelligence. But if you relate to one or more of these, then you probably have gifts that make you more talented than you might realize. 1. You are extremely curious. Gifted people are insatiably curious. They tend to be highly interested in the world around them. They ask questions to understand more, and even ask questions of answers. You're most likely a gifted person if you deeply engage in the world around you and want to understand concepts and the way things work. Gifted people go beyond the normal knowing of a given topic. They're motivated to understand the nuances and complexities of a given topic. 2. You are a fast learner. Did you excel at a particular subject at school? Gifted learners find learning a breeze in their field of specialty. Now, this obviously only applies to certain subjects they teach in school. Not all types of intelligence are covered in school. But needless to say, gifted learners learn with ease and at speed. They often seek outside stimulation to satisfy their knowledge appetite. In fact, in a classroom situation, gifted learners find the material too easy and repetitive. This is actually why some gifted learners lose motivation to continue in school. Many become dropouts because they find school boring and unimaginative. 3. You are intense. When it comes to their area of interest, gifted people are usually described as intense. A gifted person's mind becomes so stimulated that they tend to possess a one-track mind in their field. This is part of the reason gifted people can achieve miraculous things that go beyond what normal people would do. In fact, gifted people tend to have what is called overexcitability. This overexcitability can exist in different areas such as psychomotor overexcitability or emotional overexcitability. 4. You are a perfectionist. Are you a perfectionist? Does everything need to be great? If you have extreme focus and dedication on a particular area of interest, then you might be gifted. The downside to this is that gifted people often overwork themselves. In fact, gifted children are often known to suffer from asynchronous development, meaning that they excel in one area while lagging behind in others. If you tend to focus on one area with complete disregard for other areas in your life, then you might be a gifted person. 5. You have a broad range of interests. While a gifted person might excel in one area of interest, it doesn't mean they aren't curious about other things. Gifted people are very curious people. They love learning. This sometimes means bouncing around from topic to topic. In fact, gifted people often have multiple projects going on at once in order to challenge themselves. 6. You have an amazing imagination. If a person is highly gifted in a subject like arts, then it's likely that they also have an extraordinary imagination. They can make connections between seemingly unrelated ideas, and they can think in detailed images and movies. In fact, this means that gifted people tend to experience vivid and bizarre dreams, more so than the average person. If you're still watching, then please share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Let's continue with the next sign. 7. You are self-motivated. Gifted people often forge their own paths. They follow their interests and intuition. In school, this often means that gifted children pursue their interests outside of the classroom. This strong drive to explore and create comes from within. As we mentioned above, gifted people have a strong desire for intellectual and emotional stimulation, and they pursue their passions in a determined and focused manner to achieve this goal. 8. You are eccentric. Let's not beat around the bush. Gifted people are often seen as weird and eccentric. After all, Being gifted means thinking differently from everyone else. Again, this is more of a social perception than anything physical. Gifted people tend to be very creative. They often have unique perspectives that others can't relate to because they are so far out there. 9. You are incredibly intelligent. Gifted people are naturally intelligent, although they often aren't told this by their peers or teachers because they struggle to understand the significance of their depth in a particular field. The truth is, gifted people are naturally smarter than most people around them. This is why they can often feel like an outsider. Gifted people are often the first to solve complex problems and develop new skills. They can easily do things that others find difficult. 10. You have a quick wit and wicked sense of humor. Gifted people tend to be extremely intelligent, and they also tend to have a beautifully sharp and keen sense of humor and wit. Gifted people can often be very funny behind a facade of a serious and sober persona. They have dark humor that is often quite cruel, and they can easily put down competitors with witty lines and jokes. It's no wonder then that gifted people often use humor as a tool to express their feelings and emotions. They love to make others laugh, especially at themselves or what they find annoying. 11. You love different ideas. Why do gifted people love ideas? Because they love to explore and learn about different things. Gifted people often have multiple interests and a love affair with learning new things. This often leads to a diverse set of ideologies and unconventional ways of thinking. Gifted people tend to question the status quo and dislike following the normal norms. This means that gifted people can sometimes be rebellious or contrarian because their minds just don't think like everyone else. They love thinking differently and expanding their worldview in a positive light. 12. You love spending time alone. Gifted people love spending time alone. The reason gifted people love spending time alone is that they need time alone to process what is happening. They are constantly exploring and learning, which means that they are always processing something within themselves. Thank you for watching the Brainy Buzz. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click notification bell for more.